Well, hello there.
I did it again, Charles.
You did it again?
Yep.
What did you do again?
Bliggity-papa. I started the show awkwardly.
I think that's just our new mantra. That's all.
That's just what we do. What's up, y'all? Chip chop, karate chop.
Well, good evening, everybody. It is Friday night, time for Guitar Safari. And as you can tell, both Seth and I are way off. So this is going to be great.
It's goddamn right. You're goddamn right. It's Guitar Safari time. If you ask Grandpa Presley, he would say it's all Buxton and it's goddamn about Guitar Safari time.
I love it.
That's what he would say.
In our chat, it started out with R2, R3 locking nut.
Oh, wait, hold on. Damn it. Hold on. It started out with someone who requires sound effects.
Yes, I know. You are behind. You are slacking.
I'm trying to not slack. Especially for R2, R3 locking nut.
Very nice. And Patrick Trites was in after R2, R3.
R2 through R3 is the width of the nut. How wide are your nuts? Is it an R2 nut? Or do you have an R2 and an R3? Or do you just have an R2? If you have like an R7, that's weird. You know, you might want to see a doctor. See a doctor. If you got an R7, just see a doctor. Mm-hmm.
And Patrick was followed by Cushman NYC. Hello there, Cush.
NYC. What up, PT? In the house? Mm-hmm.
And Paul McNary is next in our chat.
What up, Paul?
At first, he gave no indication of the chats, and he decided to rectify that. And it looks like they're all here. Except for that one weird one that just gets antisocial.
No, there's one that just won't come around. Yeah, it's not him, it's me. Is Wayne here? Wayne's not coming tonight, probably.
I don't know that yet. I haven't seen. But after Paul is Dave Chase.
What is happening? Big Wave Dave in the house shredding.
Hey, Presley, look down.
Who's there? I see Dwight. I see Jimmy. I see Ryan.
Look on the screen. Look on the screen.
What up? Wayne. Sometimes when I hear his name, I got to scream it like 11 times. Now it's a terrible glitch to have, Wayne, but you're my boy.
Yeah, Wayne, we've got Big Wave Dave. We've got Ferd Burfel.
Yeah, we do.
My buddy from Northeast Texas. And he's followed in by Brother Ben Coombs.
What up, Ben? What's going on?
And It Metalworks has made it in.
Nice.
Hello there.
What up?
And then people got started talking to everybody. And then OU812 heard everyone else talk and said, look, I better get in there. And here he is saying hello to us.
Yeah.
Followed by Dwight the Hitman Bailey.
Nice. So what's everybody doing in the guitar world? What did everybody buy? I bought something. I'm prepared to show a purchase. And I did something, which I don't always do things. I usually don't try not to do too many things.
That sounds interesting. Let's work through that. Let's work through the rest of our chat.
So many people. It's too many people.
Yeah, too many people.
Can you imagine how many people are on my channel? It's got to be at least one.
There's all of them. All of them.
Poor confused
all of them are there.
Soul.
And so Keith H, we've got Unfucking Believable who's here, and he is followed by Internationally Insane Studios.
Nice.
We've got Jimmy Bider in the house.
What up, Jimmy?
And Martian Murray.
Dude, come on.
I saw you, Sherman.
I know. He's been messing around.
What's happening, Carl? Mark Taft has made it. Hello there, Sherman. So Mark Taft has made his way in. Hope you're doing well there. And Michael Krause And Guitar Man 45.
What?
Blue Mox is in here with us as well. Look at that. This is shaping up to be a whole
Guitar
bunch
Man.
of people
How
here.
many
Yeah?
how many guitars do you currently have? I just want to know because I know it's a stupendous amount. What's your
How
count?
many do I have?
No, your count is 20
Okay.
or something, right? 20 or less.
Yeah. I'm in the 20s. We'll
Oh,
just
you're
say that
in the 20s. You're
in the
in the
20s.
20s. You're Ben Coombs, I think, is in the 20s or 30s. I'm in the teens. I'm not over 20. Yep. Pretty good. I have a main collection of 5, which is my main deal, and I just keep it to that for the most part. Although I need to add a telly to it.
So all Dave all night has made his way in. Yes, everyone needs a telly. Trev,
Yep.
did you hear me? Everybody needs a telly.
Everyone needs a telly.
So you said you did a thing. What is this thing that you did?
What I bought or what I did?
I don't know. You said you bought. You
I
said you
did a
did. I
thing,
don't know. I'm
and I
confused.
bought a thing. I bought a thing, and I gave a guy. I normally don't. Is it messed up for me to give someone a 4-star review instead of a 5-star review on Reverb? Because here's the thing: I ordered the pedal, and it was a good deal. It was a Chorus, a Boss CE5, right? Okay, so and it was $100, and that was with free shipping. So getting the CE5 for $100, but then it doesn't come for like I ordered it on Thursday night, and then Friday went by, Saturday went by, Sunday went by, and on Monday I contacted them and I said, "Hey, yo, just wondering how how are you? How I forget when are you getting the thing to me?" And they gave a cocky response like, "Oh, well, that's how we normally get them to you is shipping." And I was like, "Well, yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry, I just hadn't had an update. Oh, sorry, the post is closed on Mondays where we are, and we'll send it to you." And they did, and then it came and it was in the wrong box. It's in a box
Uh-oh.
for, which is cool though, because it's in a box for a pedal that I have that I don't have the box for. So that worked out in a weird way, but it's still not but not a big deal. Don't really need the box to match and the thing, and the pedal works great. So I gave a 4-star review instead of a 5-star, but that's why they earned all 4 stars.
So we've got a couple folks reporting in how many they have. Marshall Murray looks like he's down to lucky number 7 with number 8 on the way. Oh, and Ferd Burfel says he's got 12 at the present. And so
nice.
this is the chorus, huh?
Wicked nice. Ferd's got 12. Yep. So I got the chorus for $100. And it's such a nice blue. It's such a soft. It's a very Easter eggy blue.
It is an Easter eggy color, isn't it?
I'll go for that.
Is that why you bid on it?
No, I think it was a buy it now price with free shipping for $100, and I saw other ones on there for 160 or something, whatever it was. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna take a sip of my delicious tea out of my stylish mug.
I like it. Love it. Guitar Man 45 says, "Can I have more than one telly? Because I sure do not want to send all these back." Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. It is a minimum requirement of one telly, and you can have as many tellies as you like.
All the tellies in my current possession have 2 humbuckers, and so none of them are tellies. So I need to get back my, or build another real deal telly. I lent out a nice telly.
So Michael Krause says he's got 30-ish. And Patrick Treitz brings up the point, who counts after 10?
Who counts after 10, right?
And Brother Ben Coombs is saying he almost sold the CE5 last week.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of changing around the stables. He brought in that killer, the red Gretsch, I think it was. That's cool. So he needs to maybe move stuff around. Mm-hmm.
BC Rich 581 says, does it count as a genuine telly if it has a tremolo? I'm going to say yes. As long as it's not your only one.
I'm going to have to think about that. I mean, I'm going to say if the pickup setup is the pickup setup, then, whether it has a trem or not is less of an issue. If it's got a telly, typical telly, bridge pickup and a typical telly neck pickup, then,
Yeah, I think everyone needs to have, the original telly configuration, right? The bridge pickup, the neck pickup, three-way switch.
Right.
Yeah. I think you need to have that.
Presley California Customs. Is that showroom tea? Shroom. Oh, no, it's shroom tea. I've heard of this shroom tea that you speak of. Thou must visit thine house and bring what you speaketh of. No, it's not shroom tea. I got work tomorrow, my friend. You can't shroom out. I don't know. How long do shrooms last? Is it a 4-hour ride, or is it? Are you in?
Asking entirely the wrong person.
I'm not. I'm just saying to the internet. The internet knows for sure. But I don't want to get on board for any 48-hour ride that I'm not intending. Where I'm all for weird experiences, but I just want to know what I'm signing up for. Jesus, God knows.
So Josh is here with us, but not really. He's only had 3 hours sleep this morning. Well, a fella can fix that.
If you're that delirious.
We know you love us, Josh, but if you need to sleep, we understand.
No, I would say that most of the people that come here are just delirious in some way. Too little sleep, too little oxygen, whatever. That's why we're here, right? We're hanging out tonight because we're a little bit delirious. At least I.
So our buddy Mark Taft, he owns 6 guitars. He's got 3 that are playable and 3 that need to be rebuilt.
I like it. Yeah.
I like that. He's got some projects.
6 is a good number. Yep.
It's a good solid number, I think.
And when you got projects, is cool. Keep you going.
Yeah. And Martian Murray wants the Waza chorus. He likes the Waza line.
I wanted the
the only thing that gets me about the Boss Waza pedals is when they came out with the Waza tuner. And I'm asking myself, how much different can the tuner be? Right? It's just
I don't know.
I mean, how do you get in there and Waza a tuner, right?
Waza with the tuner. I mean, I don't get it.
Hello there, Steve.
I don't run a ton of pedals, and I do have one that I need to incorporate back into the stitch, but I'm not sure how I want to do it with my synthesizer pedal, which is super fun. Once that comes into the mix, it'll sound crazy big. We're almost there. We're getting there, Charles. It's still too much background noise with the amps all on at the same time. It's crazy.
Well, once you turn them on, you're going to have some white noise in the room, period.
Well, here's the thing. I have directly down below me is the garage.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory, with a whole bunch of jink and jank, I could set it all up and switch stuff on, and it would be live hot down there, and then mic it and bring it up here. But then I always have to play. I like playing standing in front of the amps. That's fun because it's loud.
Well, Ben is confessing he is not entirely sure how many guitars he owns, but clearly he does not have enough.
Right. You just got to be +1. You always have room for one more guitar. You got to have one more. No, it's not mushroom tea, but it's delicious. It
and
is
Martian Murray is
tea.
It is what tea?
Lipton tea.
Lipton tea.
Yeah, they've been making tea for a while, Charles. They've been around.
They've been around for a little bit.
They do sun tea. They do iced tea. They do hot tea. They do all kinds of teas now. But mainly what I drink is their black tea, in the regular tea, because it's inexpensive and it's got a lot of caffeine and get you a little caffeine high, like coffee.
For sure. For sure. Well, Marcia Murray says if it's in the shape, if you have one and it's in the shape of a telly, or it has telly pickups, it's a telly.
If it has telly pickups, right? I give that.
I guess.
Lipton soup.
And Josh has a good reason for not getting a whole bunch of sleep. He was working on the Galaxy until 2 a.m.
Oh, that's killer. That's awesome. So that was the thing I bought. I bought a thing.
Okay.
Did you buy anything?
I have not bought anything. I have been continuing to monitor the 3 Gretches that I'm monitoring and waiting for them to go down. And some of them are moving a little bit, but I'm not ready to pull triggers yet.
I know. I just don't have the resource to buy. There's a couple guitars that I would spend $1,000 for. I know.
Yeah, I am waiting for the deal. That's just me. I'm just waiting for the deal.
The inevitable deal that will come our way, and it'll say, "Hello, you will buy me now," and I'll be there, and I'll be ready, and I'll have $428.
So Wayne, well, $428. You go. Perhaps.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna show up with $428, and then I'm gonna talk too much, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we need to make a decision, honey. So you should give it to him and get him out of here."
Well, the more worried about your sanity they are, the better your choices at getting the deal are.
And if you show up and you go like this,
well, Wayne McConnell, he's got 8 acoustic 12 strings and 2 double necks that are 12 string and 6 strings.
That's a lot of string changing right there. That's a lot.
It's a lot of strings.
That's a commitment. Sure. That's a commitment. But hey, that's cool. Sophie's 4th birthday.
Why a Waza tuner? What does it do that makes it more tuny? Yes, exactly, BC Rich. I think it's just so you can have Waza on your tuner. I don't get it.
I mean, I don't know. I got no problem with it. I like Waza. I just like the sound. If somebody said, "Hey, do you want a tuner or do you want a Waza tuner?" And I would say to myself, well, I've had tuners throughout my life, but I can't ever remember having a freaking Waza tuner. So send me the Waza. Is it a Waza tuner 5000? Because yes, I want it.
Right.
Well,
R2 says the last time he ate shrooms, going back to your tea.
Wait, can we figure out why they're talking about Ken Black?
Real from Cypress Hill, and it was amazing.
Ken Black. I can't read, y'all, because I got all these lights coming at me. These lights.
Well, you're not supposed to point them in your eyes, You just
so much light. Anyway, I got to make sure that I got no bad angles, Charles. Got to have good angles. You got to work good angles.
So Bo is telling us if we want an authentic count, he needs 30 days to perform the inventory.
Sorry, when your thing goes off like that, I do that. All right, that's the thing now.
And Josh just bought the Walrus tuner, and it's in the box upstairs.
Oh, okay. Which one is that? The Walrus? He said the Walrus?
He said the Walrus.
Oh, so that's inexpensive. Yeah, that's expensive. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
It's one of those top shelf dealios. So here's the thing. When you can't buy top shelf, you don't really shop top shelf. At least I don't. I've never been a top shelf shopper, non-buyer. I like to shop in my realm, which means Goodwill.
So Edwin Crane has made his way in. Welcome in. And BC Rich has got a question for Josh. He wants to know, does tuning Walrus make it angry?
Well, angry. The walruses are so angry at the Wazas. It's been a tribal battle. The Waza tribe has been going against the Walrus tribe for millennia, ever since the Younger Dryas.
Well, Martian Murray is kind of bringing us back back to understanding here. He says the Waza tuner is said to have a better buffer.
What? It has a
But
buffer?
he just likes the fact that it's painted black.
Oh, okay. All right. I get it. I mean, anything painted black is perfect. Also, are you telling me you couldn't have got a black snark? I'm kidding. I'm joking. Black snark that's a joke.
It was good. I liked
That was
it.
a good joke. It was a good joke. Black snark.
Hey, we've got Steve Cassidy Guitar saying hello from Scotland. It is 1:15 in the morning, so he might not last that long. Well, Steve, we appreciate you making the way in.
Hey, Charles,
And
I had an idea. So,
uh-huh.
you know how people got super famous because they did Baby Shark, right? I was thinking, what if we did Baby Snark? Doot, 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 baby snark, doot, 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 baby snark, doot, doot. And it's a little tiny little baby snark. It kind of keeps you in tune, but it's a baby snark. Come on. That's good stuff. That's quality. That's why people tune in. That's entertainment.
Well, hello there, bonkers. That is quality entertainment, and you can think about that as you're thinking about this. Mark Tast says microdosing with shrooms is, in his opinion, the very best way to test your tolerances, especially in a cup of tea.
Well, I agree with your thinking, my friend. I agree with that getting into that realm. So because our society over the last couple 1,000 years is the first one to like completely lose touch with that as a main focus of our spirituality, as being in touch with some kind of psychedelic realm. And we've said, oh, that's bad, don't do that, or drugs. But the real thing is that's how human beings have been connected through so many millennia and stayed alive on the planet. It's crazy. But I'm not saying I trip all the time. I'm just saying that I kind of understand it, right? Because I had some times where I did I think it connects you to the whole, and you're more understanding of humanity if you're someone who's explored that.
So Ben is saying he can build a grudge faster than it takes me to buy one. Okay. And so I think that ruffled Michael Krause's feathers because he says, oh, you didn't buy that cheap crutch. Well, I didn't have an opportunity to even look for it. So I have been wrapped up in other things.
Yep. And you joined a boy band recently. It's mainly choreography. He has to learn all the choreography.
You weren't supposed to tell that.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're supposed to wait till the video came out.
So I'm not even kidding you, dude. Today in class in the special ed, everybody was singing, you're tearing me apart when I'm with you. But and everybody broke out, like we're talking 15 special ed kids, and saying, no matter what I do. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting paid like pretty well right now to be doing this. So this is the neck that I stained that was, and this is what I did, not what I bought. This is what I did.
I like it.
It's laser engraved by lasers. It was actually a shark that swam with the laser on it and perfectly engraved the name. It's a little weird. There it is. If you're holding the guitar, pretty much. But if you're holding the guitar like you hold a guitar, it's pretty much a kind of cool angle. Anyway, and then when I clean the frets, you'll see that it'll clean up and look nice. That fretboard actually came out okay. And then the back is nice and dark. Oh, and there's the headstock. I cut that headstock, y'all, because it was a paddle. I just went for a fender. It ain't perfect, but it ain't terrible.
No, it looks all right. It looks
pretty much kind of almost spot on. I mean, whatever. It's pretty good. If it's moving around fast. No, it looks good. Seriously. And I like the laser thing. I'm going to keep doing the laser thing because it's useful. It's a useful tool. So that's what I did. I bought something with money. But it's something that I kind of wanted to use, and I think that I could justify spending $100 every now and then. And again, it is something that will continue to be worth $100 should I ever need to pass it along. Although I
There
have
you
to
go.
sell it with, I have to tell the people it doesn't have the right box. And they can give me a 4-star review because
So Blue
I
Mox
will
just
deserve it.
realized that you are the Bob Ross of YouTube.
The Bob Roth of YouTube. I love it. Yes. He was amazing. Oh, it was a happy little accident that happened. That it was just off by a little bit, but it was a happy accident. So, I should do Bob Ross. Was it Bob
Hello
Ross
there, Eddie Fake.
style guitar building videos? We're just gonna put this
If Bob
little
Ross
neck
was to build
here
a guitar, what would it look
into
like?
the neck. It's a
And
happy
how
little
many
neck
happy
pocket.
accidents would there be?
How many happy accidents? It's a little happy neck pocket. Oh, there would have been a lot of happy accidents if he was building guitars. Trust me, that's when you're painting. It's it's cool because it's kind of it's just the way it is, right? They're less happy when you're doing guitars because a lot of times you got to go back and do shit again because you know what you can get it better. And no matter what I do, I feel the same with or without you. Whew. Oh my God. It was great. It was great. And then the whole time, there's like, just like Sherman, they couldn't keep him around because he was just wandering the whole time. And I was like, come on, pay attention. Screw you, Presley. I'm out of here. It's Friday. Yeah, so he just wanted to get out of there Friday, didn't want to hang out all day. Can't blame him.
Edwin Crane says when his dad used to stain, he'd ask his mom if she had a towel that was about ready to go in the trash. You got a nice,
That's what I
a
did.
nice cloth to go ahead and put it on. That will you won't worry about losing later.
You know what they do with the factories? They must have a big ass vat of it, and they just go blip, just dip it in, and it, super quick and easy. Dries it's very even, and you could just dry it for a while. Do it again if you're doing a double dip or something. That must be nice because it takes a while to apply layers of that stuff. It's not quick. Came out good.
Now here's an interesting comment. Blue Mox says, I don't remember his name, but I'm that guy that paints guitars with toilet paper.
What? How do you? Okay, wait. Paints guitars with toilet paper. How so?
I don't know. Yeah, is he painting pictures of guitars with toilet paper, or is he using like the toilet paper as a paintbrush?
Wait, you can, right? So you can blot it and tap, 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 tap. That could totally work. I mean, why not, right? It can totally work. Whatever works for you.
Eddie, that stack of amps behind me, it is not really getting taller, other than the fact that the Epiphone on top used to be sitting next to on the side of the PV amp, and now it's on top, just so that I don't have to have it hanging over the edge a little bit.
Is that the thing I should have behind me? Am I incorrect? Do I have it all wrong, Charles? Have I been led astray?
That's just where it works in this room.
No, I'm hearing otherwise. I'm hearing otherwise from the internet. It's telling me they want to see amps behind me. And what do I got? I got a bunch of freaking guitars. I mean, they're cool guitars, but they're not amps. Guess what I got on the opposite side? Over here.
What do you got?
Amps. I got a shitload of amps. Yeah, I got
amps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amps that I'm looking at. 5. So if you guys want to see amps behind me, I'm just saying we could do that. Anyway, but I don't like sitting that direction, Charles, because that's the unlucky direction.
All right, so Seth, if you had to ponder on this, what do you think that our audience would like to talk some more about tonight?
What do they want? They want an explanation.
Oh,
an explanation for all of the distractions that they've been having by all of the short videos that I make and send out onto the internet. They're all angry about that, and we want to have a talk with it. It's kind of like a Friday night intervention with Presley for making short videos that he thinks are funny. And some of them flop, which is really kind of funny because the ones that I think are going to be good flop. And then the ones that I think are terrible just end up getting 4,000 views. So there's life. Mm-hmm.
Well, well, that's the funny thing about videos. You'll put your heart and soul into one, and nobody will watch it.
No one watches it. Not only that, the two people that watch it comment something snarky. And usually it makes you mad, but usually it's good. You're like, oh shit, that was good and snarky. I hate you. And I usually would just comment back, oh, you're a dick. And then just leave it at that. The internet is wonderful. It's such a good thing. That's why it was invented, for people to be snarky to each other.
But then you'll do that. You'll do that just thing that you did in 5 minutes and didn't think twice about it, and then it gets all the views, and you're like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Is that the little ones? Some of them, people. It's so funny what people like. Anyway, it's really very entertaining. I have finally broke my magic number of 222 subscribers, but that might go down because I always lose subscribers after every show, and then it comes back up later. But then once people see me and they get exposed, they're like, oh, I like this guy during the week, and then they go on a first date with me, and they come and they watch Guitar Safari, and they're like, nope. Blip. Or I wish they could swipe it right or left. We're like, swipe, and like, okay, I get it. I'm not for everybody, but I'm for a small demographic and out there in the world.
So, Internationally Insane Studio wants to know why you haven't been rocking out to the song he sent you.
Because why haven't I put it on to my show? And I'm sorry for not doing that. All right. I'm not the best with the digitals, but I'm thinking that the only way I could do it would be to have, I think when I have my Spark plugged in and going, that anything I play on my phone will come through the Spark. And if I have that plugged, so if I got that plugged in and all going at the same time, I should be able to start his backing track and get it going and just loop to it. Although I was digging one part of it, but the other part is already it's like a different guitar part. Like it's already a guitar part. I know you say I could solo over it, but it's kind of like you don't want to because there's a lot of movement there, right? You've seen me play.
Well, you could switch the rhythm for that section. See,
I tried it. I could try again. I can always try again. But I'm saying the one part I had because it had this movement to it that I could do something over. And then the other part, I felt like if I was there and I was in a band, I would just stop and let the person play that. Because that was, you know what I mean? When you can feel that that's what's happening right now. Doesn't need to be any other stuff happening because that's what's happening. So I just was like, I'm not going to play it. And then it left me a zone for playing, which is cool because then now people know it's international. And I can say he's playing that part, which is a cool guitar part. And maybe we can all do little solos over that part.
There you go. And you need to spend some time with it too, right? You need to make sure it's playing through make sure the backing track plays through your rig, figure out what you're going to do on it, and take some time.
Yeah. I've had it a while. It doesn't take that long. I always feel like, but you're right. But I do feel like the first, if you're going after something, sometimes it's the first one or two because you could do 10 takes and then you still just realize that you got it on take 3 or take 2. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, I kept trying, and it got worse. So if you have it pretty good, stop because pretty good is good. Pretty good is pretty good. Oh, that's a good motto. Pretty good is pretty good.
Pretty good is pretty good.
Pretty good is pretty good. Not bad.
It's no GOAT, but
it's no GOAT. But pretty good's not bad though.
Yeah, the GOAT's not doing well, is he?
The problem is that I'm finding out this damn GOAT battery is stable. It's a good battery. No matter how many times you hit the GOAT, it's ready to scream. I don't know how long it's going to last. But it could be about a year before it goes bad. And so Eddie's with us. And then we're going to have to keep track of Eddie once he dies. He'll be reincarnated as some other player. Might not be Eddie anymore. Pour me a shot.
So we are very, very close on the Charles Green guitar. I had it all the way. Had gone through all my grits
All
and
right.
polished it all up. And then I got to it and I was looking down it and I saw something I didn't like. So I took it all down again and we're buffing it back up.
Okay. All right. But it's looking good.
It
Coming
is
back
it is
up.
looking really good. Yeah, it's nice.
Beautiful. See, that's the thing I like about that finish I did on the Mustang is I didn't have to buff it up at all because I just let it seep into the wood and didn't have to
Hmm.
mess with it. And the buffing is buffing for sure.
Well, the Ben thinks the goat needs some focus powder.
Focus powder. Oh, well, I'm sure that that's what they had in the studio back in the days when Eddie wasn't a goat, when he was a human being playing in that band that we all know and love. Hmm. Van Halen.
I love these comments. I aim for pretty okay, and then all Dave all night follows that up with he shoots for moderately.
Moderately okay. Yes. These are all levels of success that I find completely acceptable and things that I strive for every day. If I can get through the day without having something that's like incredibly embarrassing happening, that's a success. What else? If I can get through the day, today it was raining like crazy. If I can get through the day without crashing on my bike, that's a success. Crazy.
Well, that was our weather here all last week. We had nothing but rain all last week.
Yeah, well, you're not riding a bike, are you?
No.
You got a car. Yeah, well, rain is different on a bike. It is dangerous. But anyway, I got through it. I'm still with us. Terrible. My car cost $1,000. Actually, my wife's car, but it was $1,000 this week for a bunch of parts. But
That's no fun.
you know what? We're not just buying a new car because we don't really need a car that much. We don't drive that much, and then to buy a new car would be 50 something $1,000. Why are we going to do that? So we spent
Well,
$1,000 to fix the car we already
we're
have.
just dealing with rain, but Patrick Trites is still getting snow.
Oh yeah,
Oh my.
yeah. Where are you at, Patrick? I'm sorry. If I should have remembered, but I don't. Up north in California, in Tahoe, they're getting pounded with tons of snow, and so that affects everything downriver. In the spring, when all that melts, people get flooded out because it's just too much. But you know, I'm on a hill. I don't get.
He's out in Alberta.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Good to know. Good to know.
And McCollum Music is in the house. Welcome in. Welcome in.
What is up, McCollum Music? Where is everybody from? Just chime in so I can
Oh,
kind of.
yeah, so we're going. Okay, where is everybody from? Where?
I mean, I'm from
Good idea.
Fairfax, California. Fairfax, California. A couple facts about Fairfax is Fairfax was the home of where the mountain bike was basically created. On Mount Tamalpais, was where the first pioneers of mountain biking designed the first frame and welded it all together with the big fat tires and started going down the hills and the trails. And so that's at least one of their claim. And the mountain biking museum is here in Fairfax.
Well, Michael Krause,
Oh,
he's in the Massachusetts area.
nice. All right, I
I'm
get
in
back that
Texas,
way.
and Ferd is in Tyler, Texas, near Dallas.
I've heard of Tyler, Texas. Isn't that where Grease Monkey Garage was in Tyler, Texas? I don't
Well, they were in Dallas. They were
know.
in
Okay,
Dallas.
Dallas. All right. North Georgia.
McCallum Music is in North Georgia,
I like it. Nice.
and Internationally Insane Studios is out in Wyoming, Michigan. Excuse me.
Wyoming. Beautiful. Beautiful up there. Mm-hmm. Bozeman,
Jimmy
Montana.
Bider
Jimmy,
is
you're
in
kidding.
Bozeman, Montana.
So there's Presley's out in Bozeman. There was, well, actually, Ben Fay.
That's a good idea, Eddie Fay.
I got family in Bozeman.
You can map up and pin everybody up on the map and see where they're at.
Yeah, I have a map. But my map doesn't include everywhere in the world, and that's
So
the problem with YouTube. Is that people are everywhere. I can take people from everywhere when it's on YouTube. But I'm just saying, I only got a map of the Americas. It does include Hawaii and Alaska, and I could just go blindly above it for Canada. And And I don't think we got any South Americans in here at all. There's no Panamanian guitar safarians. That's funny. We got no one living in a actual safari. Oh, wait, we got one person from Zimbabwe. But they're on my channel and they're confused. They don't know how they got there. And they can't get out. What are we doing here? I don't know.
I almost knew what I was doing for a second, and that's just gone
Both
now.
of these people, I do not understand them. They are not talking about the guitars. There's nothing on this channel that has anything to do with guitars. I am unsubscribing, and that's how I go down from 223. We go down back down. Tonight it'll be 219. Anyway, it's fine.
Oh my!
With 219, that's what I said. We prepare for failure. We're okay. Pretty okay.
What's everybody looking for? What kind of gear are we looking for?
I think I want to get one of those $99 Strats that what's his face looked at this week. I mean, I don't mean to say what's your face because you know the what's his name? He looked at the 99. He's not addicted to gear because we all know that's Tony, but the most famous Philip McKnight. Sorry, I'm just forgetting. He's got a lot of stuff on my. Phil McKnight looked at a $99 guitar with stainless steel frets, and it was really cool, except for it needed to have the fret ends filed down. Mm-hmm. In a minute, stainless steel frets on the guitar for $99. Send it. He also said that they looked like they leveled half the frets when they leveled them, but that happens.
So BC Rich just got the acoustic he was looking for today from Sam Ash. It's an online sale, and it's a Gibson G45.
Nice. Wait. I saw somebody talking about Ben went to his first practice today. I totally want to hear about that, how it went, because he was in a new cover band he was putting his stank on top of something that people were already doing. They needed a top-end guitarist, is what they were looking for. Maybe it didn't happen because he's hanging out with us tonight. Maybe he didn't go.
Paul is having fun tonight.
Because
he's from over the rivers and through the woods, and he still hasn't found what he's looking for.
And I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Oh
my! What's? Anyway. Yep, that was great. That was really good.
Our buddy Jimmy Biter, he's looking for late 80s, early 90s Ibanez OG Wizard necks with the shark tooth inlays.
Yep. That's nice. Awesome. Yes. Wizard necks to put on your own bodies. That's killer. Because sometimes you find that I got a couple of guitars like that where I got all the parts ready. I got a Floyd Rose that I could throw in a body. That'd be kind of cool. It's old Floyd Rose.
Yeah, you get parts and pieces. Like I've got a couple necks that are waiting for a body and a couple bodies waiting for a neck.
Right.
And they're just not ones that want to go together. And I've got a neck that I got from William De Silva. It's a really nice Warmoth neck. It's reverse headstock, and I'm waiting for the right body to put it on.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So Ben's new band has not jammed yet. The first practice is a week from today.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. A week from today. We were just all ahead of the game, which is all right. It means we're excited for him, right? We want to see it happen. We want to see it go down. We want to see him shred, which is cool.
Edwin Crane only plays guitars with dots on it rather than the inlays, I suppose.
I love guitars with the first fret inlay. I mean, if I can get it, I'll take one with inlays and the first fret inlay. I do like block inlays.
Is that ever a deal breaker for any of you guys, whether your guitar has dots or trapezoid inlays or shark tooth inlays or?
Never a deal breaker for me. Never, but I'm always more stoked if it has what I like. I don't love the dot 335s, kind of. Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing, you're getting a 335. For me, that's a big step kind of up in what I'm going to spend. I'm spending twice as much or 3 times as much as I normally would. I might as well go all the way and get the Corvette. Get the block inlays, get the flame top, get the thing so I have it. instead of just getting the lower. I mean, I get it. If you're a gigging musician, you're going around the country and you need that as a utilitarian thing, but not a,
Hmm.
I don't, not, you know, I don't play my nice guitars enough. I'm going to pull out some of my nice guitars and start taking them around just for the hell of it, playing them.
Well, Guitar Man 45 this week is getting that Gretsch Falcon, apparently.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, those are so nice.
So Bo, did you go with the white like I told you? Did you? Did you?
Nice. Mm-hmm. Half moon inlays. Oh, wait,
So
what is don't care for birds?
Fur
Yeah,
Burfle doesn't care for the bird markers on the PRSs,
I get it.
and you did pulling out this one, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Digging out some digging on the half moons. Yep, half moons are cool. Here's something I could also do on the maple necks,
Bird
Charles.
likes the markers, right?
I can do that laser design in the fretboard. What? Oh yeah, LED inlays. If you want some, we can get it done.
Oh my!
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that where on the guitars where they're starting to do that, and it's like to me that's like, is that too much?
They have the fret Zolot thing that you stick onto your fretboard and it lights up where you put your fingers. I think that's genius and wonderful. If you can get it installed, figure it out, and use it. If you're that smart, you should be able to learn how to play guitar pretty easy. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean,
And
either
Eddie Fay, he prefers those white dot inlays on a rosewood neck. Nothing too fancy, nothing to draw too much attention.
yeah, I like those too. I like clay dots too.
Yep.
Those clay ones that are a little bit off color and they're just beautiful. Yeah, I get it.
Ah! So Bo's wife Jeanette said black, and so
Hey,
I suppose he probably listened to
yeah,
his wife. You know, she
I
loves
don't,
him and everything, and he loves her, and
I
so
don't
I
blame
guess
him.
it's a black falcon.
That's awesome though. That's great. Hmm.
Edwin Crane says he puts his own inlays in if he wanted them.
That's
That's
fantastic. That's
cool.
great work. Yeah, cutting them in. Um,
And Wayne McConnell would like his inlays looking old and yellow, slightly shrunk and hollow.
hmm,
So I guess he wants it to look aged, I suppose.
totally.
Yeah.
Which aging plastic, you can either buy the kind of yellowed plastic, or you could probably age plastic pretty easily. I'm not sure.
I don't think I'm ready for that yet, Ben. I don't think I'm ready to have my name inlaid across the fretboard yet.
Right. Well, here's the thing: not inlaid, but just lasered into the fretboard. Um, huh. You could laser in all the notes on the guitar on the fretboard.
Yeah, Hip, you won this time. You won this time. See, Hip and I were in a chat the other day when we were going back and forth and deciding what color this Falcon was going to be, and Hip was betting on black the whole time.
Oh, he took the win. Yep.
So he's got the win.
The
Yep.
win. For the win. Well, people are buying a lot of cool stuff then and making some moves. We got Ben selling some stuff, getting to switch it out, keep it real, keep it new. We got other people bringing in cool guitars, ordering cool guitars.
You're too much, Mr. Combs. You're too much.
Well, I mean, Dr. Fabric is a thing. Some people actually act like doctors in the workshop. They go out there and they really focus down and they have a workshop that is kind of like a environment of a real someone, a practitioner, as it were.
They're all talking about these inlays now, and international, International Insane Studio says, yeah, Hank Snow had his, Waylon had his like that.
Yeah.
Now Guitar Man 45 is thinking about it. He's like, hey, that's an idea. Inlay the name.
Inlay the name. No one wants to buy a Presley custom with that across the neck that big. I think this headstock one is already pretty damn big. Pretty big Presley. But it looks cool.
See, that was my thought, Ben. All Gretsch Falcon should be white. That was my thought on it, but
it's a penguin if it's black. Aren't there black falcons though too? Like certain falcons are black. They use falcons at a lot of places around here to get control the rodent population. Mm-hmm.
Originally, Paul, I would have thought Charles, but with you folks using Dr. Fabric so much, that could be fun.
That would be the call, but you'd have to inlay it with fabric.
Yes.
Which would be cool, but you could do it. You could probably get some jeans material and put it down into the etching, or whatever kind of material. It would be difficult.
Well, I suppose you could just route it out like you would for any other inlay, right? You lay your fabric down and then fill the top with maybe some kind of resin or something, so you could sand it off smooth. Yeah.
Shellac it. Shellac the shellac out of it. Mm-hmm.
And AI replaces everyone once it takes over a CNC machine.
Yep. CNC machines are cool though because they can cut down on a lot of time. Even if you make your own idea, you can cut it out of the wood quick and see if it's cool. And then if it's not, you can move on. You can make less ugly headstocks. You all know how that is.
Michael Krause says, if you didn't like the bird inlays, those first PRSSE Koreans had the dots in them, for sure.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah.
And I think this dot conversation has got Paul thinking. Got him thinking. He's hatching some plans.
Right. Like an early Korean PRS would be a cool dot inlay guitar that would be probably inexpensive. You could get one on Safari. Mm-hmm.
So wasn't Dr. Fabric in the group Dr. Hook? We're big rock singers. We've got golden fingers, and we loved everywhere we go. We sang about beauty and sing about truth, all for $10,000 a show.
Oh, minimum. I mean, yeah, the sponsorships here on Guitar Safari we got Jessica Alba sponsoring us. She sends me the problem. She sends me all this clothing I can't wear. It's too small, Jessica. You send extra large.
So Josh has got an idea. He says corduroy inlays.
Oh,
Ben's liking that. Ben's liking that.
That might be the way to go. Well, I got a text from a buddy earlier today. It was kind of cool. He showed. If we can zoom in on this, there's a pretty ugly headstock. Hold on.
Oh, I've seen this one before. Yeah.
Yeah, the Floyd Rose.
Yeah.
With the hole in it. That's pretty good. I like it. It came to a little video that I'm going to watch later. But I think it's just a restring video or something.
No, Eddie, I'm not familiar with that particular tune. Sorry about that.
Oh, well, hey, neither is Eddie.
Eddie knows everything. Eddie. I'm telling you, Eddie knows everything.
Sherman's showing off his shirt, man. Presley California Customs, he's like, you know it, man. Presley California Customs, this is shit.
All right, Dave, you have a good evening, bud.
Dave, don't you fucking go anywhere, Dave. We know you better stay right here. We don't know where you live. I've got your email. Sherman. I'm sorry, Dave. We love you. I'm sorry, Dave. Yeah. Sherman's going off the rails again. He gets a little upset when people go away. It's a separation anxiety thing. It's not Sherman's fault. He's had a tough childhood. He was born in China. And he doesn't have knees.
I know, Benjamin. I know. Jeez. I can't know everything.
I didn't know about that song either, so I don't know.
He thought the sun god would save his guitar.
It was crazy that all those kids knew that NSYNC song today. That was unbelievable. How did all those kids know that song? That's
Eddie,
25 years ago.
I'm gonna go check it out later, and I bet you it will ring a bell when I do, and I'll feel foolish.
Yep. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. Why am I singled out? This is crazy.
Well,
This is
because
unbelievable.
I'm
It's
hiding.
unbelievable. Oh, I was like, what the hell? What's going on here? Oh, and when I showed up magically the other night on my show, I was like, what's going on? Oh, but I
Eddie, I'm
can't believe.
thinking that too, and I just don't want to say I know it when I'm not sure that I do. So,
Yep. Oh, got a 5-star review on the gold guitar that used to be up here, guys. The one that was up here.
oh, did
That
you now?
one, yeah, 5-star review. The guy was really happy. He was stoked that he said it played great, sounded great. I think the pickups weren't quite what he expected. Kind of like Ben reacted to the pickups in the Purple Sparkle. Yeah, so but he said he loves it and he was able to tune his amp and but he said the way it played and the way it feels and it's very light. That was one of the lightest guitars I ever built. So he was stoked.
So everybody's saying we've heard the song, we just don't realize it.
We should go listen to it. We're not monetized. We aren't getting in trouble for it.
Oh my.
Yep. We should just listen to songs all night and playing your favorites with Seth and Charles until we're demonetized on the regular with Seth and Charles until we reach a level where we then play only music songs that are not the real version. They're off by 2 notes and 1 beat. Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else is going on in here.
Tons of stuff. It's crazy. I can't.
Would you stop? Would you stop egging it on, Benjamin? Really, seriously.
Yeah, go and listen. I'm actually listening to Cold Hearted Snake right now.
Why? Well, they are
whole song.
all having a ball in here. Yeah.
The whole song. He's a cold-hearted snake. Can do it like oh, even sorry. Yep, I do have that song going in the back of my head 24/7. So Paula.
So, International Insane Studio. That was the Dr. Hook Convention Show cover of the Rolling Stone.
Oh, nice. Screenshot time.
Okay, fine. There'll be a screenshot. You're just making me do stuff.
Oh, I was doing a pose so that everybody could take a screenshot so they can make it their screensaver. I know that guy. I've seen that face before.
Yeah. See, now I'm starting to think. Okay, fine.
Eddie said, play it. And that was a direct order.
We'll play it later.
Order. Oh wait, because we don't know how the audios would be. Or be fine.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with that on. Yeah.
On YouTube, because what they're gonna.
Well, we're down to 2 minutes anyway, so it's like
right. It's crazy. That's crazy how fast an hour goes by. My poor little dog's starving tonight though, because it's been raining. We fed him early so we could try to get him to pee before the rain, and then now it's raining all day, and now he's not getting fed until late, and it's still kind of rainy.
He's got a complex. It's bad. Welcome in, John. By the way, welcome in.
What up, John? I can't believe you came back. Most people, they like, oh wait, you're on Charles's channel. You're not with the one guy from Zimbabwe on my channel. How the hell do we get out of here? That's what's happening over there, guys. And I know that they can swipe and they can click. They just don't have it down. Yep.
Yeah, John, you're about just about an hour late there.
It's all good. Sometimes I run an hour late. Actually, one time I was supposed to be at my buddy's birthday, and my phone told me I was supposed to be at the birthday dinner when the moment I was supposed to be at the birthday dinner, and I was about an hour away and not ready. But we made it. We made it in like 42 minutes. We were a little bit late. We're early for the next year.
Here we go.
Yep. because we care.
Well,
We care. We didn't want to not make it. So, yeah. And yes, I am always singing Paula Abdul in my head. It's there. It's in here. So it's just going. It's going 24/7. Zim. Oh, not from.
this is way
Patrick.
more information
Sorry.
than I needed to know.
Hotel California.
Love it.
Yep, you better hand over the money.
Oh, he switched channels on me. How could you, John? How could you?
Oh, he was over on Presley. He was lost over there. John, always watch over here to participate in the fun. Because anybody on my channel is over there like, what are we doing here? Huh. It's funny. That is a guitar safari.
He says it's just as bad over on your channel. With that, we've made it to the end of another show. Seth, you got anything going on this week?
Yeah, I'll be coming back on Wednesday evening to show the update progressified of the Mustang build, which hopefully, if weather permitting, I'll be able to get a little bit of gloss on the neck, which is all I need is a couple shots, and then I'll be ready to build it, and then I'll hopefully be ready to play it. Which is the whole key is like I want to play this thing now. I kind of want to play it.
Excellent. Well, I will not have a Sunday show. I am going to go ahead and spend some time with family Sunday morning and do some stuff.
Sounds like a plan. Well, isn't Sunday? Sunday is.
Good evening, Josh.
It is that little bunny day, Easter.
Yep.
So I still got work. It's weird. Like all the kids cancel, I still get paid anyway. But I'll just go there and work on drums all day or something. I don't know. All right, dude. Well, hey, we will see all you guys next week. Is anyone going to stick around for the song? Because the song is entertaining.
The song is entertaining, and the song is coming up.
Come on, people, with Charles. Come on, people. Charles and me, about to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer, turn on your phone, 'cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone. Yeah, Charles and me, about to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer and turn on your phone, 'cause it's about to go down.